Today we're going to be looking at the linear regression candles and the UT bot, so let's get straight to it. Hey trader devs, I hope you're all going extremely well. My name is David and welcome to my channel where I go through trading strategies that I find on YouTube and on the web, and I use code to debunk the bad ones and find the good ones. Today we're going to be looking at a trading strategy from the channel My Trader's Journal, where he goes through quite a few trading strategies weekly. He claims that this is probably one of the best ones he's found for 2023, so I thought, why not give it a go? Now I'm going to be testing it on BTC USDT. I'm going to try from the 15-minute to the 30-minute time frame for this one, as I have done a bit of testing manually myself, and that's where I find the best points I find personally. So we have two indicators that we're going to be adding. We're going to be adding the UT bot, which is an indicator by Nomad, a popular YouTuber as well, and also the linear regression candles, which I will show you right now. So let's get straight over to my computer. But before I go over to my computer, if you do enjoy these videos, please don't forget to give it a good old thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. I do videos every Monday and every Friday. Once again, going to be doing 2 strategies a week, and you can find all of those strategies in the Patreon down below. Right, over to my computer. Right, here we are on my computer. As always, I've added the 2 indicators here. We have 2 indicators for this trading strategy. The actual owner of the strategy, giving, like I said, credit where credit is due, is My Trading Journal, which he does quite a few strategies. The good thing is it isn't a robot voice, so maybe we can trust this one a bit better than some of those other channels that give us the robot voice and just go through and never give us the results at the end. So my idea is I'm going to code this trading strategy so that we can backtest it using the backtesting utilities in Tradingview, so we can get exact results. Okay, so I'm going to add the 2 indicators. We're going to add the linear regression candles, which is this one here. Let me try and find that a little bit better. It's not the channel, it's the candles, which is this one here. Okay, sorry about that. Right, okay, so we have this one here, linear regression candles. So 677 views. By adding that, it will add these candles over the top of your candles, and the other indicator we're going to be using is UT bot. UT bot alerts by Quant Nomad, and he's a very well-known YouTuber as well. I do suggest that you go away and have a look at his YouTube channel. Lots of great information there. So it's UT bot alerts. Okay, so we have those 2 indicators on our screen. Now he did go through and change some of the default settings. What we'll do is we'll do the same. We've done signal smoothing down to 7, which was on 11 if I believe by default. Actually, I can reset default here. It was on 11, yes, so that's taken down to 7. Another thing that we've done is we've added a little bit thicker line here so we can see the regression line. I'm going to cancel that. Okay, so this is the line, which is the linear regression line here. And then we have the UT bot. Now the UT bot gives us these buy and sell signals here. So this also is not on default settings. If I go over to here, the key value is moved up from 1 to 2 and the ATI period is 1. Now, if I move them back to default settings, as you can see, it was on 10 and 1. I've done a bit of backtesting myself. These tend not to be the best settings. The modified settings are not what I consider to being the best settings, but we'll have a look as we go along. Now, to remove the default candles off of our chart, we're going to go up here, go to BTC USDT at the top here, and click on that little eye there. That will remove the default candles. So as you can see, we have new candles on the actual chart. We have a buy signal and a sell signal, and the idea is we're looking for a buy signal above, where the candles are in green, above this white line, just like this one here, and a sell signal where the candles are red. So this would have been an absolutely perfect long position. We would actually get in on the candles. It's a bit misleading really, because we'd actually get in on the candles here, not on the linear regression candles. So let me hide them very quickly. It would be this one here. So you would have got in there. Okay, so I can now hide again the candles. And we're going to set our stop loss to the swing low, which is just here. And then we're looking to do a 1 to 2 risk to reward. There was no real defined settings. He was looking for the first red candle. I've tried to backtest that, and it doesn't always work out very well, because as you can see, there's lots of them here where there's a very small amount, and yeah, you end up in profit. But on the linear candles, but when you go over to the actual candles, you can see the actual candles you would have got in a buy over here, and you would have got out over here. That would have been a very small win, but on the actual candles, they would have most probably been a loss. These bigger positions here seem to work very well, which is great, but I'm going to define mine as a 1 to 1, 1 to 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and look for multiple take profits. I'm going to do a 1 to 1 for my first take profit, and then a 1 to 1.5 for the second take profit, and then a 1 to 2 for my third take profit, which means I have 3 take profits in there, which is going to give us hopefully better results than these candles, which really aren't significant in the real price action. Okay, so that's my my 2 cents on that one. Not that anybody actually really asked me. So I'm going to go away and code this into a trading strategy that we'll be able to backtest, and I will use the boilerplate so that you get all the great stuff that comes with the boilerplate. Okay, off we go.
Come on, David, and once again he's gone to code a new strategy. He'll be back in just 5 minutes. Come on, David, show us what you got.
Right, here we are back at the screen. I have been coding away for a little bit here, and as you can see, we have our trading strategy ready for us to be able to backtest. Now, like I said, I'm using multiple take profits. I will remove that afterwards so that I can show you what a single take profit is. Problem with multiple take profits in Tradingview is it tends to pump up the win rate, which we certainly don't want to, and the number of trades as well, because each of these lines will actually count as a win of a trade. So I will be as open and as honest as possible. What's most important is obviously the net profit factor. Things like Sharpe ratio are extremely important for any algo traders. I've also got this table down the bottom here where we can follow each month, so that will help us to not overfit, all of that kind of thing. So going to go through the rules of the setup that I've found. I haven't really changed much. I've decided to set my stop loss and take profit at the ATR instead. That seems to work quite well. I'm going to use a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward for that. So what would happen there is we'll add very quickly an ATR band over here. Oh, that one didn't work. Let's try again. Let's go this one here instead. There we go. Okay, so an ATR band, what happens is when we get our entries, we're actually setting our stop loss on these ATR bands just here, just like that, which gives us a more dynamic stop loss. It doesn't always work out, but it works out. It's very good with the volatility of the market to set with ATR bands. Okay, so my next thing that I've decided to change, let me go down a little bit. Like I said, I've added a multiple take profits. I'm taking 33% off of the table when we hit the 50% line. Also found that you can add another stop loss as well, another take profit as well, which will considerably up your win rate. But as I said, that is not the best way of representing a win rate in the slightest. If I keep going down, my settings for the main indicators are 2 and 14. Now that is the best settings I've found so far. I'm going to continue to optimize to try and find better settings. The signal smoothing was 7, and the linear regression length was 14. They're the best settings that I found. Other confluence I've added is the David Tech flat market, which gives us much better results. This is the actual setup I'm using for that here. So as you can see, I'm using the MA line of 75, using the volume weighted average. So I'm going to continue down, and I've also added the bull bear power, which is this indicator here. Bull bear power, which is this indicator here. Now this helps us to find when we're above the 0 line, and we're looking for longs and shorts. Okay, so they're the 2 indicators that I've added for confluence, which has given us this equity curve. Now, like I said, I'm going to continue optimizing to try and find even better results, but this is what I found so far. Okay, looking at these results, currently we have an 80% net profit on 357 trades, 67% net profitability, and a 1.07 net profit factor. Markdown is quite big at just under 50%, which isn't good at all. When you look at all of these months here, we have about 1 in 3 that are at a loss of each of the months. There's 2 years of information there. Like I said, we're on the 30-minute over there. Now, if I take away the multiple take profits, let me go over to multiple take profits here, and we need to take that down to 1. Okay, so if we take this as a single take profit and use the exact rules as they should be, we have 246 trades, a 56% win rate with a profit factor of 1.12. We have a huge markdown still of 64%, which is even worse. As you can see here, there was a lot of months here in this time where zone here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months of redness here until we started getting some good trades again. 57%, we had maximum wins in a row was 9, maximum losses in a row was 4. Total wins was 140, total losses was 106. So this probably is not going to be the best trading strategy of 2023, although I will go back and try and find some better settings. Okay, here we are on Apple, as he tested it on Apple. I believe it was on the 5-minute time frame, so if I go over to the 5-minute here, let's give this one a test on there. I have set it up exactly as his rules were in the actual tests. So as you can see, we have data from all the way back in March, so we have almost a full year of data. We have got 10 months of data. We've got minus 92% on the account, 299 trades. We have 46.16 win rate and a profit factor of 0.673. As you can see, we have maximum wins in a row was 8, make losses in a row were 7, and yes, so isn't great. I'm going to continue optimizing to try and find some better settings for all of these, but yeah, it isn't as good as I was hoping. Okay, I hope that has given you a bit of food for thought and helps you to see that trading strategy probably won't work for Apple on the 5-minute. Like I said, I will continue to try and optimize and try and find some better settings myself. In the meantime, you can download the trading strategy for Tradingview. The links are down in the description below, and I will see you on Friday, where I hope to find another good trading strategy. Take care, keep safe, keep coding, and trade like a boss. Bye bye.